Europe.
The current Nintendo champion, by the way.
That is true. Right, so we're going to try the Greninja first for Tarik, of course. Raflow with the old and trusted Palutena. Two very fast and evasive characters. Let's see how the play is going to stack up. Oh, but a very deep back air is going to make it a 2-stock equal. We've already been blown up, and it's only been 15 seconds.
Raflow just looked at him. Like, he's just like, was that really necessary?
It's real, man.
Come on, like, let's... That was just silly, as right now we're back to some actual neutral instead, trying to just find an opening right now. I do like Raflow sticking to those platforms, keeping it aerial, doesn't want to get caught by one of those down tilts or any of those fast options, as we are trying to find a way in. A couple of nairs are flying. That's what's annoying about this Palutena nair. Such a tried and tested tool, but when someone's hanging so low to the ground like Greninja, it's a little bit harder to get.
Yeah, you have to catch them rising, but of course Greninja not being very likely to rise in your face. Wants to get those landing aerials in for sure. And Greninja also being one of the fastest characters on the ground is going to move back and forth, but a great read on the air. It's going to get a forward smash in, but at 50%, it's not going to result in much. But still, Raflow in this advantage state is going to go absolutely crazy. Now, has to give it up for a reposition on the stage. And Tarik, again, with his backers, we've seen the first stock. Might have been a bit of trouble, but currently, Raflow surviving.
Yeah, good stuff right there. That's where we're going to see. Oh, the read was there just a little bit late as... Can I see another? Oh, great work going up high. Going to force him out. Oh, Shuriken. Actually, a good movement mix-up as well as tilt comes out, forces him. Oh, set up very far. Could that be it? Not quite enough. Oh, catches it. Beautiful stuff from Tarik.
And now we are already at the last stock for Raflow in this game. Tarik moving exceptionally well around Raflow and making the most of these openings that he's been finding with Raflow. See these sparks of absolute dominance here, like the air dodge reads, the confidence in these back airs and the down airs. Tarik is being so mobile in this game.
Fantastic stuff. Forced out once again. It's just a game of edge right now. Tarik seems to be winning as just mixing up another Shuriken, forcing them to go high. But a good mix-up from Raflow gets them nice and safe. Falling nair, but there's just nothing to connect with at the moment at 1-1-7. No Chief. As we are forced out, there's the nair. Oh, the patience is immaculate, son!
Whoa. That killed.
That killed,
at 70.
That was super early. PS2 can be a little
silly sometimes.
A little silly sometimes.
I also just noted that we have French Greninja.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called in French, but...
Oh, hold on. Let's see if we can get a little peek at the screen.
I don't think we can, but I just hear slightly different Greninja noise than I'm used to. I love that. I love how all the Pokemon are basically just redone in terms of voice acting for the multiple languages in this game. And of course, French being one of the...
Yeah, Feel Inferno goes hard.
True, true.
So I'm going to move into it. Honestly, I don't think you're really worried if you're Raflow. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like, that was a silly game. That was an explosive opener. But in the end, it's just a case of advantage. So it's not like you're being overwhelmed. It's just you're dropping a few things, and Tarik is pushing harder because he has more opportunities. If you were given those opportunities, theoretically, you'd two-stock them back. So let's see if they can cover
even pairing the neutral air, not getting that down air in Greninja's nair, and even up forward air, some of the safest moves in this game to land with on shield, and that makes Greninja so hard to deal with if he's high in the air. But now Raflow having him in the ledge down in City. Of course, the glass lines are very close to the stage, but Tarik surviving that edge guard and ledge trap. Now has to go on the offense to make up for the percentages lost, but the forward air, or the down tilt in the back air, is going to be enough to almost make it even, and not another back there for Raflow, for Tarik. Raflow now that position has to land, but great dash stack to send Tarik up there.
Yeah, looking pretty dangerous, looking very dangerous indeed. And you know what? You can already see why Raflow has taken this stage. The thing with those platforms against Greninja is they can just be a death sentence. You can find those up smashes, they're so consistent, you know, asterisk so much of the time. But now that you've got these platforms that just sit slightly too high, slightly offside of the stage, it means you can land on them safely, but you can't be punished on them. But damned BI, says Tarik, as he does use it to catch those frog's legs off stage. Fantastic work, and now Raflow looking pretty battered and bruised.
That down throw into the back air, so good to catch Raflow off guard without a dash attack. Tarik at 153% is in a very bad position. Wants to go for the back throw, but gets a forward facing one just to pummel. Getting him out of there, 173% for Tarik here. Almost anything will KO, but of course, Greninja with the rage on the stage like kind of City, horizontal kills are going to be flying everywhere.
Certainly are, just trying to catch him, but bunched by the buckler as Raflow looking pretty good in that one. 47, you happily take it because you've got those Palo combos, you've got the tax that Tarik has to pay in order to make it back.
Ooh. I always get scared about when Raflow starts to celebrate, you see Tarik like tense up, wants to get the punish that so bad. Oh, but doesn't get the drag down, doesn't get the high up upper as well. Now the explosive flame might be a bad situation for Tarik here.
Could have been curtains. Good DI from Tarik to make sure nothing silly happened as he got to make his way back. Good jump. Ooh, nice patience.
Okay, now both players have to land on the final destination variant of the stage. We currently don't have any platforms. We'll be back in a bit. And Tarik being flung to the other side. Raflow looking a little bit better despite that first game, but the down tilt into the up smash is going to completely drain that confidence. And now Tarik 120% here. Raflow has to do something quickly or else it will get out of hand.
Yeah, able to use that platform to make it back, but a back throw surely going to come out. Instead of forward throw, actually misses the tech.
Oh! Yep, gets the position on the platform there. Great stuff by Raflow getting the back throw there, and now both players, last stock situation, 0%, but Tarik already on the offensive to make that KO happen and take the second game, because being up 2-0 is such a big confidence boost for you.
Certainly is. Down air comes out. I really like that as a punish for that shield attempted cross-up, which means you can hit that Greninja nice and low as the crowd exploding for Raflow. Both of these parties getting major support, getting the spirit power up, but alas, we've got the FD slowly phasing away as Tarik with rising up air sends him up. That was quite the read there, buddy, but you're in the wrong language as Raflow, can they find the edge guard? Instead, you go high, you go low, you go off the side, but Dagobird, it's just so tense.
It is so tense. Gets the nair to the corner, but a bit low on the percentages there. Does not get the KO here. Warp to the center stage. Doesn't want anything to do with the ledge. Tarik so prevalent at the ledge, but also in the middle of the stage. Down tilt into the up smash is going to be the game 2 going to Tarik. Now up 2-0 against Raflow in this qualifier for top 8, and this is so hard for Raflow to go back to. The momentum, the confidence, and the pressure from Tarik has been absolutely insane these last 2 games.
Absolutely crazy, this off-stage play. It just feels like there's no bread and butter to rely on for Raflow. You don't have those nair chains. You don't have those explosive flames to lock off the area outside the stage. It's just so hard to lock this frog down and make it pick a position you can punish. It's so difficult, and Raflow needs to go back to the drawing board. It's not impossible. They've done so much work. The French crowd is exploding behind them, but my goodness, do they need to buckle down and find a miracle if they want to reverse 3-0 Tarik.
I'm just being stunned. Look, I can't see like the letters that are in Greninja's name.
It's a mystery. It's
really a mystery. It's like it's so long, but it's
there. It's just out of reach.
It's just out of reach. But
I just want to know it.
Tarik almost in reach of getting that beloved, that prevalent top 8 placement at Europe's biggest Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament for now. I want to say ever, but for now, 1,500 attendees.
Insane.
And making top 8 of that is such an international statement against the best of the best players in the world. Tarik has the position to do so. But Raflow not going to let it slip. Town and City it is again. Now game 3, Raflow versus Tarik.
Let's find out as going out for an opening jab just to buy that space off stage. Going to see if we can find it, but instead jumping right over. Up smash not going to connect just yet as reads the tech option. Good stuff. There's the nair forced out with the bear as well. As a good clash is going to buy Tarik a bit of space, but Raflow looking pretty good until this little reversal comes out. Perfect.
Ooh, almost gets the down air in. Of course, Greninja no hitbox on his recovery is perceptible to getting down air, spike, back air, whatever. It is hard to do, but Tarik being so slippery with those is able to escape from them, bad defeat situation. And again, the damage has been racking up so incredibly fast. We've already had 170% of damage in less than a minute.
Oh, good guy there. Going to keep him nice and safe as just trying to find something. We're on a pretty rough ground right now with no platforms to play with, but Tarik's got clear before they can do it again as Raflow is the one in the lead right now. Find himself a little bit of space. That platform's a godsend. It's nice and safe from any Greninja nonsense. We are trying to find a grab. Not quite enough just yet as the nair not fast enough to trade with Tarik.
Ooh.
Trying to make their way back.
Forward tilt gets it going, but enough to get the KO in the back air again, betraying Tarik. But another forward tilt is the third kick he needed. And that is the first stock from Raflow. Gone 116 on Tarik, though. Has to watch out for any funny stuff.
Certainly does. You can see Raflow leaning forward in the cam. They're digging their heels in. They want this dub. They want a chalk on the board. But Tarik just refusing to let it happen as flying past that explosive flame. The platforms are back to play with. The parry is perfect. Just back airs are flying, and the third one is going to connect. But it's still not enough. Going nice and deep. Perfect catch. But my goodness, just let the frog die, man.
Yeah, that should be it. Catches the jump with the up air. Raflow now in a good position here, but almost gets instantly confirmed by Tarik here. Once again, the damage going, and that middle platform on town has done so much work for Tarik there. Every time he goes off the left of the stage, he has positioned himself to under that platform to keep the pressure on Raflow going, and it seems to be going that way in this game as well. Now Raflow with an answer here, down for back air. It's going to be some damage here, but not going to be enough to keep Tarik out of that disadvantage state.
Pretty tough, but still looking even. This is below there, Dargo, as the stage comes back. Trapped on the platform, but doesn't pull the trigger. Instead, you cover the option, you punish it, you send him out. Explosive flame just barely avoided. So it comes out.
Yeah, just a jab to get some damage. Back air again off the stage. We have Tarik. We've seen how much trouble he's had getting back to that. Another back air is going to actually mix Tarik up, but the Nair being completely nullified by that. And into the blast zone, Tarik goes now for 90% on Raflow here. Needs to do something
pretty good.
Able
to make it back. Oh! Raflow not happy with that one. And now Dako, he's on his tournament stock.
But Raflow has been picking up the pace this game, looking a lot more dominant in the neutral exchanges, but Tarik just being so strong. Once he gets it hit in!
Tarik's not happy. Look at his face. That was not something that was expected. That didn't feel like a misinput. That was something else entirely.
I thought it was going to go to the platform with the LB, but it's still such a risky play to make.
Yeah.
Kind of an unfortunate misinput, but this is scary because Raflow was picking up the momentum in that game.
Yes, absolutely.
And this is such a big boost to the momentum. Tarik has to pick up the pace again. It looks super even, but we're going to go to a different stage. We have 3 stage picks left for Tarik at this point. And the first one is going to be PS2. Maybe this will be the stage for Raflow to get that game 5 going and potentially take the set. But Tarik has something to say about that. We are going to Pokemon Stadium. Tarik versus Raflow, game 4.
Let's see what we can do. We have made game 4. Raflow, even if it was interesting, has managed to wound Tarik. And if you can take a cut, you can take the whole stage, baby, as we're opening up 2 platforms for Tarik to play with. It's an uphill battle. He's got more resources, but you have the tempo. Let's see if you can push it, Raflow. You've got the crowd behind you, but will it be enough? Can you deliver?
Yeah, Tarik for now seems to be delivering just fine, 66% over Raflow, but now Raflow has to save to that 49, and that's so much damage for Palutena with 1 opening. Tarik going very comfortable with double jump read there, doesn't get it, and now Raflow gets off the ledge with free jab to cut him out of there. Tarik so good at just approaching you, forcing you in his face, forcing himself in your face, grounded, but Raflow playing around it exceptionally this first stock.
Again, that down air out of shield is such a great custom option for Greninja. Just means that you can cover that space. He loves to slide under you by. He's planned that punish so many times. Forward throw comes out, sent him off. If you find the edge guard here, you can take such great advantage in this set. But you're trying to read rolls, you're trying to catch jumps, and you do it, baby! Raflow in the lead.
And this is the momentum we were talking about, man. Getting that stock going is a big boost, an even bigger boost than the rest has already been having, and 39% instantly. Tarik now disadvantage, has to work something out. Raflow is playing exceptionally well these last 2 games. Has to figure something out, but not shooting. The second hit of up smash is going to get the KO for that. A bit of a lucky blow there for Tarik, but has to get that move going. Has to push that through, or else he might be facing a warmed up, fully fired up Raflow.
Yep, and that is dangerous. The crowd is exploding. Forced out off stage. There's the hydro pump sent down. Good teleport to keep him safe. As we take center stage, can we get a tech chase? Not quite. Good maneuvering as we're just threatening jabs. We're just trying to make Tarik hesitate. Another down air out of shield.
Okay, 102% for Tarik here. Almost wants another up air, but this time dodging it well enough. And Pokemon Stadium with the low ceiling. We've seen how low that up air can KO. Even at ground level is a scary thing to keep in mind. But now Tarik just keeping close to that center stage. Does not want anything to do with the corner. Seeing how much trouble he's been having here. Up air again. Almost getting the KO from ground level, but that should definitely be it.
It's unfortunate, but Raflow is so back, baby. Awake, raring to go, and now in a prime position to push this all the way and take us to game 5. Tarik needs to fix up. Tarik needs to fight the energy if he wants to bring it back. That up air to catch the jumps has been the miracle cure for Raflow's problems.
Especially in between those platforms, it's so hard to land anywhere when that's happening because you don't want to get stuck on a platform there. Gets the one jab and a recovery, but it's not going to be enough. Now Raflow in a position to keep this damage going. Up smash again, whiffing. Tarik has not been hitting these down tilt up smashes anywhere this game. It is such a big confirm to hit, and Tarik has been missing out of it this entire game. It's so unfortunate.
It's very tough. The up airs are flying, like you said, covering that center. So hard for Tarik to get back. Another down air out of shield. Such a great option that Raflow has picked up on, and now it's just slowly losing control.
Down air into the up smash is the killing blow for Tarik here in a game 5 position. Now this is the situation we were dreading. This is the Raflow that we're used to seeing against Gluttony, against all these amazing top players, beating the best of the best, and now maybe adding Tarik to that list after an unfortunate situation game 3. He looked shook.
He did. He certainly did. But Raflow, look at the confidence feeling themselves now. Tarik needs to stabilize. Needs to capitalize on what was making those early games so decisive. As the counter pick, more than happy to take a few moments.
Just calm down, relax a little bit. Of course, playing such a fast character is exhausting. And playing against a fast character is even more exhausting. So it is a very draining set, I can imagine, for both of these players. But Tarik, slow breathing in and out. Raflow looks a lot more composed, a lot more in position to take this set, but not if Tarik has anything to say about it. Tarik taking his time.
Let's see what the crowd are saying. The fans are galore. These two players are so loved by the community. Either way, we're getting an explosive finish, Raflow.
Oh man, what a way to play your qualifiers match against the most energetic crowd I've seen in a very long time. Very long time. Raflow now also in a meditative state. Wants to keep this going. Both of these players want that top 8 spot so incredibly bad. That was, they want it so bad, but they have to fight for it.
That's true. And now it could go either way. It's do or die, Raflow, as we make our way into character select.
Yeah, they're ready, giving the fist bump of each other, respectful to each other, great competitors as we go. Game 5. Winner, the losers qualifiers, top 8 on the biggest European Super Smash Bros. Tournament ever.
Lock in, fire up, and get ready for your top 8 losers qualifier. Tarik versus Raflow. Lock in.
Okay, now we are going to Smashville, the smallest stage we have seen so far in this set. We've been to Town, we've been to PS2, and now we are extremely scrappy here with these up airs. Palutena already 55% in the lead. Now Tarik has to find an answer there, but is going to have a bit of trouble. Downer, as we said before, it's so good for keeping Tarik in check. Oh, but a high up air. It's going to be a bit still, but it's still Tarik in a bad position. Down to the back air.
That's it!
That's enormous. That's so big for Raflow.
That's crazy, my goodness. What an opener from Raflow. They're in a fantastic position. Tarik has to pick it up, has to push it all the way. But my goodness, it's just looking so indomitable. Raflow has awoken. Raflow has been given the power from the crowd, and now this edge guard looks unstoppable.
It's stuck in the nair as well. Tarik just looks so stuck in his own head. He's not getting the position he wants. He's not getting the hits he wants. And Raflow is capitalizing to the fullest of that.
Let's find out. Trying to find a way back. It's so hard to land. Has to push this advantage all the way. But it's a hard read. and Raflow is looking to take the spot by force.
If you're Tarik, it's such a hard way to let it end like that after the unfortunate situation in game number 3. Might be able to get that entire set out of that. Raflow making the most of the chance he's been giving, and it is looking absolutely dominant for Raflow here this game.
Still not a kill to be found as the shurikens are flying. Not going to find it. Needs to find something. Teleport cancel into the center. There's the tilt. Not quite enough right now as the forward throw comes through. Needs to find something. Needs to garner himself an advantage. Needs to pry something out of the hands of the French Palu. But it's just not happening, Daho.
The amount of pressure Raflow is able to get away with, the amount of pressure he's able to do on Tarik here is immaculate. He's been getting away with so much due to how scary it is to contest Raflow in those situations, because he seems to be ready for almost everything Tarik is able to is going to do at this point. Now 88% on Tarik here, full rage for Palutena. Could be the end of it with just the simplest of confirms, but of course has to get back to the stage first. Tarik is not going to let anything get in between him, but still surviving that tower or Smashville is going to let him stay there.
Certainly is 169. This back throw, could it be it? As the up throw, good stuff, is going to take it. What a mountain.
Yeah, but Raflow has been in control this entire game. This is such a hard comeback to make. Now Tarik high in the air, 110%. Has to make something happen, but Raflow is looking dominant. He's going to go for the back for actually matched out in time, and the dash attack still being able to get Raflow in a good position there.
Tarik just unable to land, unable to make a statement, and my goodness, Raflow has taken it and run all the way. One sign of weakness, one cut, and he slices through the German number 2, and reverse 3-0s, Tarik.
And this might be the French crowd